Hello, everyone. Happy new week and hope you are doing good. I'm so excited to hear the new week. I am looking forward to all the blessings that this week has to offer. So, who's there? Who's joining me on this quick live session? I see that we are live on Facebook, on YouTube, and of course on Instagram. Andrew, Mamedo, Mommy Darisa, I see you. Instagram, always very agile. Thank you so much for joining me. This is a good time to, tag your friends or share with your friends and tell them to just come hear something that will benefit them, especially if they are raising girls. Especially if they are raising girls. I know that some people are going to be like, oh, why girls? Yes, so we need to shine our light on our girls because once they are stable, everyone will be all right. I'll talk about um, I'm hearing parents constantly struggle, constantly complain about um how their daughters are unable to focus. Most times they are blaming the school, blaming the house help, blaming their friends, blaming everybody, blaming social media, blaming the internet for our information. These distractions are never going to end. Hey, I can see my prayer partner is here. God bless you, ma'am. Thank you for joining me. So, distractions are never going to end, right? Mm-mm. The world is not going to stand still for your girl. Sometimes, I hear some parents of girls, by the way, shout out to all the super moms at the Girls Hub. If you're here, to you. And the mothers are trying to give an excuse for why their daughters are not meeting up with tasks and all that. I mean, general sessions. And at the Girls Hub, I usually tell the parents, the world is not going to stand still for your girl. We better train her to be rugged. And part of the rugged plan is ability to weather distractions. You can't shut everything down, stand everybody still and say, oh, my girl can now fly. No, she has to thrive in the midst of the distractions. Sometimes you ask a girl, so why are you not journaling? And she says, oh, because I have so many things to do. I have homework. And I'm like, hello. Sometimes you ask her, so why are you not reading? And then she says, because the world is, there's never going to be a time in your life where you'll be doing only one thing. So the earlier we begin to teach our girls how to manage distractions, how to manage their task. I believe in monotasking. Some people believe in multitasking. I used to before until I noticed that anything that is done with multitask, I mean, anything that is done through multitask never ends up excellently. There must be a mistake. There must be mistakes. Unless, of course, one of the tasks is subtle. You know how you can be doing your exercise, excuse me, and listening to a podcast. Even that one, you will miscount on your exercise. Okay, so the question and the foundation to these conversations, which we're going to be having a lot this period as we count down the Lead Yourself to Focus Like a Boss course for girls, is what are distractions? What are the triggers? How can we identify them? What are the types, etc.? I mean, the conversations are a lot. How can we help them? Because until these girls know how to handle it, they will, you will just keep blaming. Girl parents, I don't know. I have to, and sometimes, in the past, I used to find myself also blaming. Girl parents can lay blames. We blame everybody except our girls. And the girls are like that too. They grow up to blaming everybody except themselves for, their inability to deliver on their tasks. So, like I tell the moms in the super moms in the girls hub, stop whining. Stop whining. Let us find a solution to what these problems are. So today I want to share with you just 3 triggers, 3 distraction triggers to watch out for, in your girls. And the more you are able to identify, teach them, empower them to identify these triggers, the more they're empowered to actually withstand them. Knowledge is actually power. I mean applied knowledge, relevant knowledge. The first type of trigger is visual. Okay, so this is when something takes their eyes off their task. They're doing their homework. Let's use homework, okay, as an example. They're doing their homework, and then TV comes on, and then a music video or something just pops up, and then it takes their eyes off their task. So that distraction was visual. Sometimes it could be somebody just passed. Sometimes it could be, you know, there was just some activity going on. Maybe their siblings were having a conversation, and the way it looked so interesting. They're on the dining doing their homework. They're going to focus on that. They're going to get distracted. They'll take their eyes off their task and begin to look at what is going on. Have you seen girls in school supposed to be in a class, and then some boys are gisting outside or quarreling? The girls will leave that class that they are supposed to be listening to. They can even tell you what is going on without being there. Ah, girls, their distraction level is epic. A girl can be in church, in service, and then her eyes goes to the style of what the teacher is wearing. That's the end. This is why, as teen mentors, we must be careful how we dress and how we look. So when you come and say things like, "Oh, as long as it's not in the Bible, I can do it," you're not going to be helping these girls, because girls are going to be distracted. Hello, I see my super mommy is here. Hello, ma'am, how are you? Mrs. Ido, I see you. So we need to be aware. Hello, Madam Vera, another super mom. You can understand what I'm saying, because you know that any little action, any little drama, any little activity around where your girls are that is visual, that she can see, can get her eyes off. Who understands what I'm saying? Who gets it? The second kind of distraction is manual. When there is something else that they want to do in addition to what they are currently doing. So, for example, they are doing their homework and they are eating. They are doing their homework and they are cooking. They are doing their, because they cannot wait. They are doing their homework and they want to iron. They are doing their homework, they want to do their chore. They are doing their homework. So it is a manual kind of distraction where you want to do 2 things at the same time. This is why I say that multitasking, in fact, there's a level of multitasking that now becomes a mental health problem. Yes. So this bragging that you can do so many things at the same time, please don't bring it to my girls, because it doesn't help them. They're supposed to be having a project meeting, trying to put together their project, and then there is drama amongst their friends. They want to leave this one and go to that place and be there. They want to participate in that thing. Mrs. Odo says, I understand. My daughter always gets distracted, especially with visual. So the kinesthetic people, I think, would be, so the visual people are the ones that will get distracted by the visual stuff. Then the kinesthetic people are the ones that want to do, be here and there. They want to, bake, they want to do work, they want to gist with their friends outside, they want to skate, they want to, only you want to be actively involved in everything. At the end of it all, you would have done nothing. The third one is mental. Hmm. This one, some of us are really, really guilty of this one. This is where something takes your mind off, your mind or your attention off your current task. That thing is cognitive. Yeah. So you can't see it, you can't touch it, but somewhere in your mind, you're here, but you're there. For example, you're doing your homework again, yet you're thinking of the class party tomorrow. You're doing your homework, yet you're thinking of summer. You're doing your homework, yet you're thinking of hang out with the girls. Thinking of homework, you're already thinking of Christmas. You're doing your homework, yet you're thinking of your husband and your children. One of these days, we're going to talk about daydreaming. Girls and daydreaming. Very funny stuff out there. So my point is, whether your daughter is easily distracted visually, manually, or mentally, is for us to recognize on time. Okay, so Mrs. Idowu has shared which one her daughter is. Okay, so I like that we're discovering what distracts our daughters. Thank you. Mommy Darisa says my daughter is mental and visual. Can I hear somebody else say, what easily distracts their girls? Please go to the comment. Okay, so if you're not able to identify these triggers, you keep shouting, you keep complaining, you keep whining, nothing will change, because you don't know what it is that is her trigger. You don't know what it is that is how you can help her avoid it. She doesn't even know. So I'm looking at both my daughters, and I see that their triggers are different. One is moved, one is manual, the other is more like, one is I'm now torn between the three. One is mental, and I think the other is visual, more visual than manual. The visual people. Then the manual people, very restless kind of people. Then the mental people, those ones are static. They'll be where you are. Oh. You'll be like, my daughter is always, when she sits down to do her homework, she doesn't stand up. Ooh. Ask her after 1 hour whether she has finished. She'll tell you she has not. Why? Her mind is everywhere except that homework. Look, we begin to pinpoint these things, the faster we will, I mean, the more effective our parenting will become. Because, I mean, you're not able to help your daughter in a way that she needs to be helped. Sometimes we want to help these girls and we don't even have the right tools. We don't even have the right tools. So I hope this helps. And please, if you have not liked, if you have not shared, if you have not followed, if you are not our ambassador, you are not being nice. Please, at this point, I want to distract you. Share, call in your friends. Always tell people, oh, have you heard about Coach Auntie Etima? She's really good with the girls, and she's always up for empowering girls, empowering girls, empowering girls. Because I don't believe that we can micromanage them. It won't work. At a point, the girls will be like, get off my back, get off. Your help is no longer needed. So what do? Prepare them, empower them ahead of time. Okay, so I hope this helps. And of course, this is me reminding you that our course, Lead Yourself to Focus Like a Boss, a distraction management course for girls, is happening on the 13th and 14th of July. Early bird is still on, so you want to get your daughters into that class. That class is for the girls, not you. Even though I think that as parents of girls, we should be in that class, because distraction is not a function of age. We still have adults, full grown, full blown adults that have not yet known how to manage distractions. And like I said earlier in the day, distractions are never going to end. So the earlier our girls have the tools and the strategies to overcome these distractions, the better for them, the better for us all. Because these girls, we're going to talk about the impact of not handling distractions well. You would see that it's really bad. It could cost them their life, it could cost them their future, it could cost them their goals, it could cost them their dreams, it could cost them your family values. Okay, sorry about that. So please get on to register your nieces, your nephews, no, your nieces, your daughter's friends, everybody that is a girl that is hanging around your daughter, because sometimes their friends could be their number one distraction. We're going to talk about that in the coming days. But yes, this is me signing out and saying thank you so much. Okay, Mrs. Tolu says the mental aspect easily distracts my daughter. Her teacher once called me if she's daydreaming in her classes, but all thanks to girls' help in correcting this gradually. Ooh, shout out to my queen daughter. Honestly speaking, these things are these things have always been there and they'll always be there. But if we don't shine the light on it, it's never going to end. Before, I used to get upset with girls for being distracted, honestly speaking. And girls are the ones that like sitting at the back. Most girls. They are the ones that are non-participatory in class. They are the ones that don't want to volunteer to do stuff. They just want to sit at the back and just chill. And I realized that I can't continue that way. I began to challenge them. And today, there we go. Our girls are now at the forefront. So whatever we don't want, we don't watch. Is there anybody saying with me that I don't want my daughters constantly distracted anymore? Either by visual, by manual, or by mental. Okay, so everybody please go to your timeline and just put up something that you learned from this class. And please tag me on Etima Une. Just put it up. Let somebody ask you that, oh, really? What does it mean to be distracted by mental means, by manual means, or by visual means? And then you go like, boom, follow, boom, catch a replay, boom, empower your girl, boom, 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 boom. Register for the distraction management course titled Lead Yourself to Focus Like a Boss. It is your daughter's responsibility to lead herself. Yes, I know we are her parents, or we are their parents, but a time will come when they are on their own. Why don't they start practicing right now? Who else loved this class? I enjoyed it. I enjoyed everyone. I enjoyed the company of everyone that came in. Thank you for participating. I think very soon I'm going to start doing giveaways for most participatory parents. Girl, be a girl parent. Yes, I love those like that. Thank you so much. The link, how to register, is already on the comment. So you can just pick it up and register immediately. And please share the flyer, share the links, talk to your office, in your space about it. And don't forget to like and follow. Help me get to 10,000 followers and subscribers so that I can get you that amazing ebook I'm writing. That ebook should be worth 5K or 10K, but I'm giving it for free if we can just get to 10,000 followers. All right, guys. Thank you so much, and see you as I come your way again tomorrow with something really, really, really interesting. Girls are fun, Sha. Everything about girls are just interesting. Even their problems. Even the girls' problem is interesting. How about that? Okay, thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day. And don't forget to share and to subscribe. Bye.